Hey, you going to mention this thing on your Instagram about the truck and the tree? This is amazing.
Oh,
Is that a Ford Transit van?
Yeah, I think it's a transit van.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did the tree fall on the truck?
I rented one of those recently from Hertz because I went down to Sarasota because my old Sony 75-incher was 10 years old and it was starting to have software issues. And I got the new A95L, which is just an awesome TV. Whew, baby.
Well, I didn't want to get caught in the technical weeds of what kind of
but
TV you have.
The point is I rented that exact van
To transport.
to bring this TV up because my buddy Andrew owns Advanced ESI down there, and he got me a good deal on the Sony, and he's a dealer. And wow,
This is a bad day for old Mario Quartz.
yeah, whatever it is. So this is in my neighborhood yesterday, folks. If you haven't seen the video, it's already got like 10,000 views. I posted this at like 7 o'clock or 7:30 last night, and it already has 10,000. Let me see where it was. It was like closing in on 10,000 earlier today.
Did the tree fall, or did
No.
you hit the tree that was already down?
Yeah, there was
Oh.
not enough clearance from a tilted tree that had fallen over. And let me see how many views this thing has right now. It has 9,577. So it's going to be at 10,000 before you know it. Go to my Instagram and take a look at this. Go to Certified MJ Radio. And, of course, you should be following me for amazing content like a woman driving a transit van into a tree branch and it rips the roof off the van like a can opener.
Why wasn't there any kind of signage?
Yeah, you
like,
know what?
Down tree.
Somebody should have dangled like the yellow caution tape. I don't know. That is well, you have a lot of this. So this is a giant. I mean, this is a massive oak tree, humongous oak tree.
How's this branch not been trimmed in the last week?
This is on West Cleveland Street. It's right behind the Publix on Kennedy Boulevard. So you got Publix, 4900 Kennedy Boulevard, right across from West Shore Plaza. And then right behind the Publix is West Cleveland Street. And I'm doing my 3-mile walk yesterday. And as I'm walking up West Shore, I'm hanging a left going west on Cleveland. And I see that there are police lights down there. And, I'm like, oh, what's going on down there? Well, I'm going to be walking right by it. It's not like I'm nosing in. That's my typical path. So, hey, bring the video back up. All right, go ahead and restart it. And I want to get my audio from the very beginning here. All right, listen to this.
Oh, no. Oh, it's terrible. Low-hanging branches.
No pictures. That's gonna help.
I'll help. I already helped with a cut team.
Oh, good.
I'm happy to help. Oh, boy. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, I feel so bad. This is obviously low-hanging branch from all the storm damage. And driver looks to be okay, but just slammed right into this thing. Just Hurricane Milton aftermath here in South Tampa in Beach Park. Wow. And TPD's on the scene. Thanks to TPD for all their help during this situation.
Yeah, wait for you to totally ignore a lawful order.
What?
No pictures.
No,
Forget it.
he was joking.
No, I'm kidding.
You heard him laugh.
Yeah, he was
like,
chuckling.
hey, no pictures unless you're going to help.
Yeah.
He's laughing.
So,
Truth and humor.
Yeah, TPD was very friendly.
no, these transit vans have a high top roof.
Oh, man.
That you have to account for. That's like 2 feet, 3 feet up sometimes.
Go to my Instagram and take a look at this. Certified MJ Radio. My Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. And this woman's just driving down the street, and suddenly, tree! And it rips the roof off. Next thing you know, you got 3 foot of limb inside the cargo area of the van. Luckily, the lady was okay. It could have been decapitated, depending on how this thing, hit her.
She
But-
didn't even see it. I
No,
mean, honestly,
no.
if I'm a crash scene investigator,
Yeah.
she was looking down or looking at something else.
Now,
because
she was probably looking straight ahead, just didn't realize.
that there's a branch.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see this tree that's taking up the whole road. If you're questioning your clearance, you go underneath it at a snail's pace.
Yeah.
Or
This is fully embedded in her
Exactly.
truck.
Or you pull close and then you get out and you look
Yeah.
and
And
see
you
if you're gonna clear it. All right, you got to go look at this video.
She was responding back to a text from
Yeah.
Roxanne or something about hot showers, and she plowed into this tree.
You got to take a look at the video. It's on my Instagram. It's the first item you'll see. It's the last thing I posted last night. But there's more to the story. I don't know if I'll get to some morons here, but let me tell the rest of the. There's more to the story now. The rest of the story.
Did you help cut?
Well,
Did you really help?
Let me tell you what happened. So the TPD officer was joking, "Hey, no pictures unless you're going to help." Ha ha ha. And of course, he can't stop you from. He was joking around. He can't stop you from taking pictures in a public place. But he was joking. He wasn't even insinuating that.
I understand.
So I say to him, "Listen, I'm happy to help. Let me go see if I can go door to door to some of the neighbors and see if they have a chainsaw to free this woman and cut this giant branch out." So I hit a bunch of houses. Nobody has a chainsaw. Right?
You want to talk about a practical joke show? Have MJ knock on your door asking for weird things.
Yeah, you got a chainsaw.
Hey, aren't you the guy from the radio station?
So listen to this. So the houses I went to nearby, nobody had a chainsaw. I'm like, you know what? Let me roll over to the Publix parking lot. There've been a bunch of linemen and power company trucks in there. So I walk around the wall to the backside of the Publix parking lot, and I saw a couple of work trucks in there, but and then I saw a Florida Wildlife Commission officer getting out of his pickup truck, FWC. And I said, "Hey, any chance you have a chainsaw?" And he's like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm like, "Look right over there." And you could see, like, over the wall, the van top and the tree through it. I said, "Oh, my."
Oh, wow.
So this guy was walking into Publix, this FWC officer, probably to get a pub sub.
I was about to say, was he on duty? Was he getting like a lunch break or something?
I don't know if he was coming off of duty or if he was just doing some shopping. He might have been just off duty. So I said, "Hey, you got a chainsaw?" He said, "Nope, but I'm sure we have a unit nearby that does."
Yeah.
He gets on the radio and he calls. Hey, he makes a little call. "Hey, I'm over here on near Kennedy and West Shore on Cleveland. Anyone with a chainsaw?" So one of his buddies in an unmarked pickup truck, two FWC officers in an unmarked. They were 5 minutes away, and they had like two chainsaws on their truck. So they show up within 5 minutes. So I helped to facilitate the chainsaw, and the TPD officers, they were very appreciative because they had already made a call as well. But they were like getting passed down the line. Okay, you got to call somebody who calls somebody to call somebody.
I mean, typically law enforcement officers, like a police department, doesn't carry chainsaws with them at all times.
Except, though, in the aftermath of the hurricane, you've got a lot of these cut teams from the various police agencies. Like, listen, last Saturday, I joined the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office for a spell on a cut team last Saturday. Sergeant Jeff Catlin and his corporal, Tim, and then they had 7 other deputies, cutting trees, and I joined them in removing debris. So it worked out well. Here's this FWC officer, and I find him. I'm like, "Hey, do you have a chainsaw?" And within 5 minutes, he had another FWC truck out there that had chainsaw, and they got up there and they cut the tree out. The lady was coming from St. Pete, and the GPS routed her that way. I guess she came off of maybe it was traffic. I don't know, but it took her off of she was coming from St. Pete. She was picking up countertop samples in St. Pete and driving them back to Orlando.
Oh,
and
no.
The GPS took her off of 275, at Kennedy. And I guess it took her down Hoover and then down Cleveland. Maybe it was trying to help her avoid all that downtown congestion or the West Shore congestion. And then she drives right into the tree. So she's trying to go back to Orlando. So they you ought to look at the video. The whole truck was compressed down, and it almost looked like the front tire was flat. And once they freed the vehicle from the tree, the
released.
truck, it sprung back up. And, we're like, "Hey, yeah, you could drive back to Orlando. You're going to have a little bit of a breeze up there because you peeled open the roof of your vehicle." And I think she was going to just drive back to Orlando.
It's a convertible now.
Just call the boss. Say, little damage on the road. Okay, so question.
Yeah.
How does nobody cut this tree down in a week?
Yeah.
We have hundreds of people out there cutting, and this is a major road. Cleveland is not a
Cleveland,
a neighborhood road.
Yeah, no, Cleveland's a neighborhood road.
It's a 1 block off of Kennedy.
Yeah, but
it's a big.
no, it's not a major road.
Of
no,
the neighborhood roads, this is a busy one.
It's a busier one, but it's not a major road. Cleveland is
a neighborhood road. It's a busy one.
Cleveland,
it's not Tacon.
Right.
It's not. It's a busy road.
It's not Harborview or Wallcraft.
No, it's not Wallcraft.
Right. Yeah.
It's a busier. It's 1 block off of the main road. So, MJ, I mean, how is this not cut in 7 days?
Yeah. So this huge oak was tilting over. The roots were like out of the ground, and there was enough clearance for like pickup trucks or regular vans. But this is
Kia.
Yeah, this is a high top transit van, and just rips the roof right off this thing, and the trees inside the van is crazy. And thanks to FWC and TPD, got the lady on the way. I'm just fortunate that I was able to go round up this FWC guy. So I did my citizen part yesterday. So with the cops saying, "Hey, no pictures unless you're going to help," I'm like, "Well, guess what?
You helped.
Guess what? I took pictures. I'm getting a bunch of views, but I helped." Absolutely help this woman get on her way.
Hey, Andrew, can you cue up Mariah Carey's Hero?
Will you stop it?
Because he's a hero.
Will you stop it? Anyway.
You should walk around your neighborhood with a cape.
Go take a look at this video of the tree through the van roof. Can you imagine she's driving, and then, suddenly, oh, my God. She said it was like she hit a wall.
MG, honestly, her face was buried in the GPS. She's from Orlando. She doesn't know the area. Suddenly, she's on a side street.
No, but Cleveland is a residential street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's one block
mostly
off of
houses. Yeah. All right. So take a look. The video's on my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. That's Certified MJ Radio.
Hope you liked the video. If you did, then hit the like, share, subscribe, all this crap down here.